Hello, welcome back to the pet room. I've got lots of stuff to do in here. But right now we will continue with the unboxing of the treasures. Oh, look. It's from Proline. I like these things that they had stuff in. They were small and efficient. WordPro 64. And indeed, I think the disc is even here, although it's funny. It's kind of got stuff, this whole thing will back you up thing. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's really stuck. I don't want to drop things. Oh my word. Okay, so it's like the disc and all this lettering has become infused together. So I'm sticking my fingers deep in here. And I can't get, okay, I got it out. Okay. Yeah, here, see this? We'll back you up. We'll do it. Yeah, great. It's dandy. But boy, the disc is stuck. 64, 1541 disk drive. Okay, I think. Oh yeah, it is. It's definitely WordPro 64. You can hardly see it, but it's, and indeed, it's been, it does have Steve Hunter's name on it. And it was $69.95. Way back when. What else is in here? Music calc. African Latin Rhythm Temple. That's a pretty disc. I think that is actually. Oh no, it's not the disc. Oh, there's it, the disc. Oh, that's worth the price of admission. That is the disc. It's green on the back. What else does it? At this time, Music Calc only plays on the Commodore 64. Watch for upcoming announcement of new Music Calc products for other personal computer systems. Interesting. Wow. That is the coolest disc that I have ever seen. And I have seen a lot of discs. Look at that. That's the disc. I wonder. Oh, requires Music Calc 1. So I guess I may not be able to do anything with it, but wait, what's in here? Whoa! Introducing Music Calc. Creative Music System. Creative Music System for the Commodore 64. Requires multi-calc. Oh, requires Music Calc 1. This is not Music Calc 1? What is this? Oh man. Oh, no. It's the new wave and rock template. Look. Another very cool disc. But I need Music Calc 1. Well, you never know. You never know what we'll find in this box. Either way, those discs should be framed. Da-da-da, PAL 64 by Brad Templeton. I love the ads that they put these people together. It had the Proline team, Butterfield, Templeton, and Punter. Magic. Now, are the discs in here? Yes. Machine Language Assembler Program. Does it come out? It does. There it is. It's all there. All right. Let's see what else. We have to check the Power 64. Funny, I got this at one point. I was working on a CBC show called Hanging In, and I convinced them that I really needed to have Power 64, and they bought it for me. And indeed, Power, and it was a great programming aid. It was. The disk is here. Ta-da! And it would let you do all kinds of great things, like you could renumber a program like say, you get in there and you think, oh yes, I'm going to be fine. And then you get things where you're not fine, where you're running out of line numbers. You could renumber the whole thing by tens. And of course, it'll take care of the go-tos and the go-subs, anything you make reference to a line. It was just magic. Magic. Anyway, there was lots more stuff. Oh. Programmers and programming. More power 60. Okay, so this may be an upgraded version. Ooh. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, the show, Hanging In, I don't think it can be found online, but it was about a youth center. And indeed, I was on it, I think, twice. And in one of them, I got to actually be an actor. I played a College Street hacker. Somewhere, I might even have the t-shirt. And all I really had to do as a College Street hacker was walk down the stairs. And when this nice little old lady who worked at the center offered us condoms, I had to say, no, thank you. Sad thing is, I hear that one of the major guys involved in that show was a rather lecherous sort. And women from around the CBC did not like going to that show. Certainly, as one woman said, I wouldn't wear a skirt because I'd find his hand growing up it. That's not cool. That is the kind of thing that went on at some point, until, of course, we finally realized, gee, that stuff is wrong. Which, of course, we should have known. Commodore 64 Program Pack Manual. What is in here? Well, there's discs in here. But there, 1541, test demo, 1541, test demo. That's always handy. There's another disc in here. Excuse me. Commodore 64 Program Pack. And I don't know what that means. I know what the test demo disc is. But in the program pack, what do we have? Table of contents. Oh. Utilities, C64 menu, 64 backup. Dump. Load address. Supermon. 64 version 1. Graphics. Color test. Character. High-res loader. Sprite editor. Sound. Organ. Song. Sound. Games. Artillery. Joystick demo. Labyrinth. Lemonade. Education. Bits and bytes. Concentration. Snoopy math. Amortization tables. Calendar. Mortgage. List of programs. C64 menu. I'm sure I've seen this or heard of this, but it doesn't jump to mind. Anyway, once again, it's very similar. Oh, this contains over 20 programs that will help you learn, let you compose music, introduce you to machine language, and let you have fun, and much more. Cool. There it is. There it is. Remarkably similarly packaged. That is a very efficient sort of packaging. What do we have here? Ooh. Spell checking. Spell pack. From batteries included. The program that teaches your 64 to spell. Never produce a document with a spelling error. Cool. Spell pack. A powerful computer program that checks the entire document in 2 to 4 minutes. Spell pack contains a dictionary of over 20,000 of the most commonly used words in the English language. It even allows you to expand the dictionary by over 5,000 specialized terms. SpellPack compares each word in the document with its internal dictionary at lightning speed, and then highlights those not found. It does this in context, right on the screen. Two things occur at this point. If the highlighted word is misspelled, it can be edited in any manner you wish, and instantly added to the dictionary. Even if the word is correct but not listed, you can add it. You can quickly add most of the technical vocabulary you use in your field, whether it is legal, scientific, medical, educational, musical, linguistic, or other. You'll really begin to appreciate the beauty of a SpellPack on your longer documents. For example, SpellPack accelerates the per-page rate of checking with each additional page. What this means is if one page document takes 2 minutes to check, a 5-pager might only require 3 minutes. Interesting. Now, is it in here? And yes, it is. There Spell pack. And you know, this little guy in the front here, his name is Herbie. I don't know where that came from, but apparently they did have in the store, batteries included, they had a Herbie. They did. I don't think they ever produced any miniature ones to be like sold or keychains or anything. Of course, you must remember, the store, batteries included, did not start making Commodore things. They started selling batteries. And how did they get their name? Because, unlike a lot of places who said, yes, here's the calculator, and now we're going to sell you batteries. Wait for it, wait for it. The batteries were included. They were. All right, let's just go for a book here. Home Energy Applications on Your Personal Computer. Complete personal computer programs for analysis and planning of home heating and cooling cost control and much more. There it is, and it was put out by Compute Magazine. Interesting. I wonder. Oh yeah. So, what is? I saw something in here. What is this? It's a little clippy thing. Anyway, so basically, I don't know if this really. Oh, there's programs. There are programs that you can type in here. Energy plots. Energy workbook. Home Energy Applications on Your Personal Computer by David E. Pitts. I have never seen this book. It is interesting. I am running out of reasonable space here because I've got things now stacked on a pile of 5¼ inch discs. Oh, now there's a pretty one. There's a Commodore 64 Users Manual. User Guide, sorry. And it is crisp. It is lovely. It also, if you look carefully, and you can't really see it on here, but it has a logo way down here that was never actually used. And basically, I think it looks like this. I don't think it was ever used on the 64. Anyway, a very crisp, fresh user guide, and this pile on top of the discs is getting more and more tenuous. Let's see. Oh, look, it's a Commodore 64 Users Guide. This one actually has a silver label 64 pictured. They did exist. They are indeed highly prized in the world. And it looks pretty good. It does. Maybe it could use just a little bit of wipage on there. There's a little bit of it, but really it's dandy. Up. Oh, two. That one's kind of rough. Two 1541 single disc user's manual. One is been used a lot, one not so. Now, some of these may or may not be Commodore applicable. I don't know. Microprocessor Interfacing Techniques, 2nd edition. Austin, Lassie, Rodney, Zacks. Never seen this book before. Never. It's interfacing. It is no longer an art, but a set of techniques and components. This book will teach you how to interconnect a complete system and interface it to all the usual peripherals. It covers hardware and software skills and techniques, including the use and design of model buses such as IEEE 488 or S100. From keyboard to floppy disk, Cyber provides technical education and training in the microprocessor field, right for a complete list of publications and for in-house programs. Cybex interfacing. Never seen it before. Never. There is some sort of paper thing in here. Oh, okay. Maybe that's an addendum thing. Interesting. Books. Okay. Now we're going to have. Nope. Our thing is not falling yet. The cheap video cookbook. for your complete guide to super low-cost alphanumeric and microprocessor-based video displays. Another book that I have never seen, never heard of. The Cheap Video Cookbook. The Cheap Video Cookbook picks up where the TV typewriter cookbook ended. Here is a brand new, super low-cost way to get words, pictures, and opcode out of a computer and onto an ordinary TV set with minimum modifications to either. You will find complete do-it-yourself nuts and bolts construction details with thoroughly documented and debugged support software. So it sounds like what it's doing is helping you make a circuit, because it says you can do it for less than $20. So you don't have to buy a monitor, I think. The Cheap Video Cookbook. Indeedy. Another book that I have never heard of. Oh, by Inside Commodore DOS. By Richard Immers, Gerald C. Neufeld. I have heard those names. A complete guide to the 1541 operating system. That is a book. It's almost, well, it's not as big as a phone book, but that is a book. Corrects errors and omissions in the 1541 Users Manual, gives complete information on disk formatting and storage, teaches how to read and write data in non-standard ways. Ooh. Teaches how to back up protected disks and recover damaged disks. That's a nice way of saying copying things that weren't intended to be copied. Inside Commodore DOS is for any programmer who wants to know more about how the Commodore 1541 disk drive works. The authors have disassembled and annotated the 1541's DOS, complementing the 1541 Users Manual. Well, yeah. Inside Commodore DOS commands listings for 46 ready-to-use basic disk utilities that will help you investigate the 1541, designed to be beneficial and instructive. Many of these powerful programs illustrate the state-of-the-art in the use of Commodore's direct access disk commands. And yes, there are all kinds of things in here. Error codes, and programs. And thankfully the programs, I don't know if you can see this, programs, they're not printed like as in typeset. They are actual listings, because that is where a lot of things went bad. With magazines and things, they say, okay, you got the program there, great. Now we're going to send it off to the typesetter, and invariably something would go bad. And that is why in a lot of magazines you'll see that they will have a month or two or whatever later the corrections for the program that people spent time typing in and then couldn't get to work. All right, what is this? The Gold Disc series, a brand new way to get even more for your 64. Gold Disc is a monthly release which features a wealth of high quality programs for the Commodore 64 at affordable prices. Each month's issue will contain the feature program, a bonus home business program, 2 high quality games, tutorials on programming, graphics, music, and tips of the month, a programming puzzle, plus more. The Gold Disc series, programs that will educate, entertain, and assist you. Is there a disc in here? There is. Oh, there is. December 1984. The Gold Disc series. Alright, what's this? Oh, VIC-20 RS-232 interface cartridge. Ooh, that was kind of good. Okay. Things are happening here. Things are happening. This pile is starting to settle and want to go down. And I don't want that. So just hang on there. Okay. No. No avalanches. Okay. Okay. I am going to get other things out of here. Hopefully they do not fall. Come on, you. Oh, things are happening. Is that it? Okay, this box can probably go to the recycling, but for this moment, I'm going to put the things back into it. Yeah. That's how starting to try to fall. This is a heavy pile of books. I'm not surprised that these discs are not pleased. Okay, there. Avalanche averted. As I say, I gotta take stuff upstairs. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Modem. Hayes Smart Modem compatible. Modem. FCC information. So this looks like it's a manual for a modem that was like a Hayes Smart Modem, but wasn't a Hayes Smart Modem. And indeed, that was the standard. What do we have here? The Typewriter Cookbook, a complete guide to low-cost television display of alphanumeric and graphics display data for microprocessor systems, computer hobbyists, ham, RTTY, TV titling, word processing, and video games. And who does it come from? From Radio Shack. Want to put your own words and pictures on an ordinary TV set? TV Typewriter Cookbook shows you how to accomplish this economically and easily. Almost sounds like the other book that is in here. I can't remember. The cheap video something. Yes. Alright. What do we have here? A disc box. And what is in here? Oh. Oh my. Okay. This is something. Behold the magic. The BBS 64 bulletin board system. Written by Steve Hunter. Copyright Steve Hunter, 1984. Ta-da. There. I used to run this board. I don't know. Master Diskette. 4040 MSD. Number 54. Bulletin. Files. Hunter BBS backup. Bulletin 64 drive 0. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Cool. I will have to investigate this. I would be surprised. There it is. Somewhere I probably have the same disk with another number on it. I would be surprised if I were to contact Steve Hunter and say, hey, who is number 54? You never know. He might know. He might not. Alright, let's see. There was other stuff that I'm trying very hard not to have fall down here. Aha. Budgeter 64. Budgeter 64. Budgeter 64. Budgeter 64. I believe there's 5 of them. Copyright Computer Odyssey Inc. Budgeter 64. Interesting. Perhaps this person was involved in. Oh my. Look at this. It is a whole bunch of what they would have sent the discs in for Budgeter 64. Computer Odyssey Inc. Oh, this is small print. Chapter 5. Oh, this one even has a disc in it. Chapter 5. Initial setup of your financial records. The program format sets up your account records initially in a format which Budget 64 and Utility 64 can understand and use. Pre-planning at the setup stage is well worth your while. The activity expected on each account should be considered in advance, and you should decide how much space to allocate accordingly. Remember that uncancelled bank and charge account records. I lost my place. The initial bank, the charge account records will be carried for more than one period. The initial bank and charge account balances and the balances on your most recent statements. Initial budget account balances must total to equal the sum of all bank account balances minus the total owing to all charge accounts. Interesting. I wonder if this was somebody who was involved in this. Okay, hang on. Now I was talking about the VIC RS-232 interface. This was a handy thing because if you did have, there's the pin out. If you did have a Hayes modem or something like it, the VIC-20 did not have an RS-232 port, but this interface allowed that to happen. TimeWorks demonstration disk for Commodore computers. TimeWorks education entertainment. It's kind of, well, it doesn't really have a thing here. Upload demo need follow the instructions. I wonder. Oh, it's hard to read. Dungeons of the Algebra Dragons. Strategy games. Robbers of the Lost Tomb. Wall Street. Presidential campaign. Interesting. Hard to read. But there it is. That works. Alright. I think that is the end of that box. No avalanches happened here. I really do need to do a little tidying before I continue. Oh, it's getting windy outside. Ooh, dear me. We are getting the remnants of the hurricane. We are. All right. Thanks for coming. We'll see you again soon back in the pet room. Bye for now.